welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen, and in today's video I'm talking about the struggle to live an interesting life. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So the first thing I want to say is that despite how you may perceive me on my channel, my day-to-day life is actually very boring. Like, I generally wake up, study, work on my channel, eat, and I go back to sleep, okay? That is the reality, and I often feel like I struggle to live an interesting life. I do actually do a lot of cool stuff, which I document on my channel, but it tends to happen in very concentrated bursts of time. Okay, so day to day, like, the majority of my life is very boring, and that is the case for the majority of people, okay? So, for example, I stay in the same place most of the time. When I do like go on trips, I vlog the most I can, but like most of the time I'm just staying in the same place, and that's like why most of my videos have the same background, because I'm literally just in my bedroom, okay? So that is a key consideration. Also, actually achieving your goals requires a lot of consistency and routine, which is not very glamorous. Like, I don't hear this talked about enough, but, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, I'm doing a cool thing every day, but like there's no consistency, okay? So actually achieving your goals, at the beginning at least, it requires a lot of groundwork, and you got to put the work in, and for that you need to have a routine. Like, you got to be consistent. So that's like, it's not very cool, it doesn't look great, it doesn't sort of, it's very boring, like, groundwork, if that makes sense. So I tend to find that people think I'm doing cool stuff every day, when in reality my life is pretty ordinary. Like, if you're saying that, then thank you very much, and I appreciate your lovely comments, but like, genuinely, most of my life is just the same, okay? Because I have a YouTube channel, however, I have been pushing myself to do stuff outside of my comfort zone and do more cool stuff so I can make content out of it. So it kind of is like a self-reinforcing thing. Like, I do cool stuff on my channel and then people think I do cool stuff, so then I kind of have to do more cool stuff. So I have been pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, and I've been trying to do more like stuff that's out of the ordinary, or just stuff I haven't done before, so I can document it for you guys. So I think that's a positive effect, actually, but it is something that I have to make the conscious effort to do, because it doesn't necessarily come naturally to me, especially when I'm in a routine. Something else that has happened is that I've been seeing the interest and the beauty in the mundane. So I've been making like everyday vlogs, like grocery shopping and getting my life together, like tidying my room and stuff. And those vlogs actually do quite well, because I think a lot of people see their own routine in that. And I mean, you know, I am literally just another ordinary person who makes their bed and goes grocery shopping like everyone else. Okay, so I think that I've been learning to see a lot more sort of joy and excitement and beauty in the simple and mundane aspects of everyday life, which I think is really, really beautiful, as well as doing the sort of big cool stuff. And yeah, my channel has absolutely pushed me to do that, but I think also appreciating the joy in like the small little beautiful things of everyday life is also really cool. Like, I'm gonna use this opportunity to shamelessly plug my soup making video. Like, I made a video a while ago now, which is literally just me making soup, and the week I made that I had the wildest urge to make soup. Like, I realize this is such a weird, boring, normal thing to say, but like, I could not think about anything else except I needed to make soup, right? So I went and I got all the soup ingredients, and then I was like, hang on a minute, I could vlog this. And like 2 years ago, that is something I would never have thought. Like, I probably would have just gone out and like bought a tin of soup and put it in the microwave and then eaten it. But I actually turned it into a cool thing, if that makes sense. So you can actually like turn ordinary things into quite cool things if you appreciate them and present them in the right way, I think is that's kind of the lesson I've taken from this. So it is a balance between like making the ordinary stuff cool and sort of transcending your ordinary life to do cool stuff, if that makes sense. But overall, it is kind of a struggle to live an interesting life. And I'm always trying to think of new stuff to do on my channel, which can really lead to creative burnout. So I try to like batch stuff and make content as I'm living my life, so I have got better at managing that burnout. But nevertheless, like, it can sometimes be a bit exhausting from a creative point of view, and this is not at all to complain, because I am massively, massively grateful that I have the opportunity to do this, and that I can make vlogs and connect with you all, and I think it's wonderful. But I have like had to learn strategies to manage that burnout from the constant like pressure to live an interesting life on camera. But anyway, if you have any suggestions for cool things I could do, then please drop them in the comments, because I'm always looking to understand what you guys want to see on here. So yeah, I guess the best way that I could do that is just to ask you directly. So what do you guys want to see on here? Because anything that you want to see that you think I could do that's cool, like, drop it in the comments, and if I can do it, then I will 100% film it for you. So yeah, those are all of my thoughts on the struggle to live an interesting life. I guess this was kind of a stream of consciousness rant, so let me know what you thought. But that's all I have for you today. Do you also feel the same? Do you feel like you're struggling to live an interesting life and sort of seeing other people do cool stuff and you're thinking, oh, I wish I could do that, and then it actually turns out to be a social media illusion, because a lot of the time it is. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.